This is Sable Control, requesting sitrep on our position in Seaport. APC Oscar under fire. It's the demons.
Terrifying nonetheless. Flames are tearing up the mountainside and heading towards their home. Now they have to keep the oldest son occupied and unafraid while not panicking themselves. Trying their best to navigate around closed roads and other hazards. You can tell the father wants to scream, but he doesn't want to freak their kids out. So this is how he talks.
That's not good at all, huh, buddy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to go up there.
What will happen if the fire comes to our car?
We would turn around and drive away.
He's definitely a good father for not scaring his children, but the reality of the situation is, at least from what I can tell, that they are low on gas and stuck in traffic without much control over where they go next. Police are frantically trying to stop traffic.
Those Sable guys might be able to handle this, but I can't take the chance. You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not bombing the city.
Big move, man. He was sitting there on that trash can, all cozy.
Paranormal evidence. Okay, so at 1 minute and 35 seconds, the dog clearly hears some noises that we can't. Dogs have really good hearing, though, so that's not really paranormal proof. The dog goes into the next room and appears to see something, though it's probably just a balloon in the corner that it doesn't recognize. Again, weird, but not necessarily paranormal. However, as soon as it turns around and lets its guard down, a loud, scary noise comes from where it was just looking. Nothing else happens for a while, and the dog gets some sleep. Upon waking up, the dog takes an interest in the living room again, this time investigating under the table, instead of in the corner, almost like it's tracking movement. It goes to look out the door. The window appears to be shut when all of a sudden, a creepy scream fills the house. And shortly after, it looks like the dog sees phantom movements across the living room, same as before. The dog is obviously stressed out and can't seem to stay in one place for long. And maybe it's just me, but at 16 minutes and 23 seconds, I definitely see an eerie figure caught on GoPro sitting with her back turned. The owner boys return home none the wiser, and if you look closely, it looks like the dog runs past them both, simply wanting to bolt out of the door and get away from the possibly haunted home. Number 6. A surfer in search of the perfect wave has caught the perfect scary moment on his GoPro camera instead. Watch as a bizarre, shadowy object moves right under his board as he passes through. The mysterious figure is not seaweed nor his shadow, he says. It's a shark. You first see it at 3 seconds to his right, and then by 4 seconds it has darted under his board and disappeared. Considering shark sightings are common along this Florida beach, I don't see a fin, so I can't say for sure what this mysterious deep-sea creature caught on camera really was. Number 5. In 2010, a mysterious creature sighting was caught on a GoPro camera in Ontario at Algonquin Park. A large shadowy figure unsuccessfully attempts to conceal itself amongst the scenery, too tall to be a shrub and too wide to be a human. There's always the possibility that this is a mannequin and that the video is fake, but if not, then what could this strange roadside creature sighting along the woods possibly be? Number 4. A YouTuber named Lightwatch captured this strange sea creature sighting on GoPro while exploring the beach with his friends. The shapeless yellow creature looks somewhat like a starfish, except it is too light and thin. This thing is paper thin and seems to kick against the tide. The friends are smart enough not to handle the sea creature just in case it has some kind of deep sea toxins waiting to do them in. I have no idea what this weird thing is, but I wonder if it's part of something larger that got devoured. Give me your best guess as to what's been caught on tape. Number 3. Strange and mysterious sounds are coming from a hole in the ground that sounds like a hidden entrance to another world. These scary noises sound like some kind of evil ocean and makes you wonder if water is nearby. With that said, I did notice that these strange noises were caught on camera during a windy day. So I'm hoping this is actually just wind rushing through some kind of construction tunnel for a pipe or something, and not a scary hissing creature. Number 2.
I just did some research, and I guess if you're gonna get lost at a dead-end, creepy bridge, at least if there's some cool legend, ghost story behind it, then it's worth checking out, right?
An outdoors YouTube channel called Nomadic Fanatic has been camping for a week when he comes across a spooky location, an old bridge that's haunted. According to legend, a bandit named Stuckley was brought to justice here.
And apparently every once in a while, if you hear a splash in the water, that's Stucky's ghost behind here. There's nothing you can really do about. We're out of here. That's about enough of that.
Nomadic Fanatic is all by himself, holding a GoPro when he hears a splash below, which is a bit too much of a coincidence, so I guess that means the ghost story could be real.
And unfortunately, there is a lot of graffiti left behind here. There's nothing you can really do about.
I mean, Nomadic Fanatic has been alone all week, and has tons of video evidence to prove he was by himself when this happened. I don't see how it could be set up, and therefore I think this scary noise could be a paranormal encounter with a ghost EVP caught on camera. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. A man is testing out his GoPro when a mysterious sea creature is caught on camera in deep waters. Look closely behind him. You'll just barely see a small black object move in the waves before mysteriously disappearing back to wherever it came. He suspects this bizarre sighting could have been anything from a great white to an orca whale, or something smaller like an otter or a seal is not out of the question. That's a big difference and not something you'd want left up to your imagination while floating on a kayak by yourself with nothing around for miles. The creature does not resurface and ultimately leaves them alone. He's not sure which mysterious creature is responsible for this suspenseful moment caught on GoPro, but there's always a chance of an even closer encounter next time. Hiding among us in abandoned places waiting to be explored are scary, unknown...
Your decision will matter. It will matter to them. What does it mean for their future?
Hiding among us in abandoned places waiting to be explored are scary, unknown creatures. These were luckily caught on camera. Number 10. This video is probably one of the most popular creature sightings caught on tape ever, and yet it is also the least properly cited. There are a lot of theories about this video, so I've decided to track down the original and provide some information you've probably never heard before on any other channels. This mysterious unknown creature sighting was uploaded by a YouTuber named Raymond Young on April 17th, 2015. The bizarre creature was recorded in China at the Shenzhen Reservoir, walking along the Jiyangsha Bay. When this video went viral, rumors spread that this mysterious creature was a bear or a sloth with mange. However, the description of the video provides an interesting cultural explanation that is terrifying to think about. The original title for this video translates to English as water monkey. According to the villagers, this mysterious figure is a mythological entity known as a water ghost. Legends say that it mainly eats shrimp and fish, but it is also known to go after humans like a vampire would. I did some more digging and found an article saying that this was a Malay bear who suffers hair loss from the stress of captivity, or at least that was the official explanation. I think I'm willing to believe this was a stressed out bear rather than a mythological vampiric creature. So if you ever see this creepy video somewhere else, rest assured knowing you now have the real story. Number 9. This scary home CCTV video shows a frightening moment caught on tape in Villa Parks, Illinois. A girl is skipping down her driveway when a wild creature sneaks up to her undetected. The creature is caught on tape peeking around the corner and observing her before springing into action. In less than 5 seconds, it runs up to the girl and curiously studies her behavior. The lone coyote looks like it's going to run away at first, but her scared reaction sends it into predatory overdrive. It chases the girl and gives her a fright. Only when it hears the engine of an approaching mower does it ultimately decide to back off. As this terrifying home CCTV video shows, there are some scary creatures among us who will make a meal out of us, even when we feel the safest. Number 8. A YouTuber named Paranormal World records a weird video in a parking garage that he claims is inhabited by a scary unknown creature. He is walking to his car when he hears some seriously scary noises coming from the other side, and that's when he says this creature was caught on camera. Something impossibly fast and low runs across the ground and makes him get into his car fast. The unknown creature looks like a bizarre sighting at first, until you zoom in for a better look, at which point the object looks pretty fake to be honest. I mean, the legs don't even move, so I don't even know how this creature sighting could be real. I also found another video in which he says to have had a ghost sighting in the same building. I mean, the chances of having a creature sighting and a ghost sighting in the same lifetime, let alone in the same building, seems pretty rare. I will say this video looks much more convincing. That is until...
Who would have thought a company that makes turntables would come forth with supplies for the frontliners?
At the end of the day, it's not about making money. It's not about opportunity. There's doing things right, and there's doing the right thing.
Hendrick. Experience exceptional quality and service at the all-new Stevenson Hendrick Mazda. Enjoy the perks of our state-of-the-art facility and get $500 off MSRP on any new Mazda in stock. Click to shop now.
13 minutes and 13 seconds when the little ghost girl abruptly disappears instead of smoothly fading away. What do you think? Is this video real or fake? Number 7. Floodwaters in India sometimes rise to such heights that even the crocodiles struggle to seek dry land. You can tell by the satellite dish that this animal is actually perched on the roof of an abandoned house that is completely underwater. Crocodiles and other terrifying underwater creatures could be anywhere, and yet these brave men have to wade through thigh-deep waters to bring supplies back home. Every step is a scary moment that could cost them a leg or worse. It's a game of survival that I doubt a single person among us would be brave enough to handle. The flood eventually recedes and things return back to normal, at least until the rains return and it's time to play underwater hide and seek with crocodiles again. Number 6. A creepy moment was caught on home CCTV video when a large white mysterious wolf-like creature runs down the street in Racine County, Wisconsin. This definitely isn't somebody's dog. It looks like something scary from the woods. Some are saying that this is just a wolf hungry enough to look for food near houses, while others are saying the creature is way too large and also walks differently than a wolf does, kind of like a shapeshifter or bizarre hybrid species. I don't know about all of that, but I do agree this unknown creature sighting is bizarre. No animal experts have stepped forward to verify what this is, so I guess it's up to us to figure out what species this strange and mysterious figure belongs to. Oh, and I'm just glad no kids happened to be playing in the neighborhood at the time. Number 5. Roofers in Miami, Florida have a creepy encounter with some scary creatures hiding among us. One of them removes the shingle and has only seconds to get away from these creepy creatures of the night caught on camera. After some more investigating, they discovered to their horror that the bats are not coming from a hole in the house, but are rather nestled under each shingle by the dozens. Suddenly, the removal job has become a lot more complicated and beyond creepy, as they have to pry open each area without getting in the way of awakening bats. At 8 minutes and 15 seconds, bats are flying into this guy's face and threatening to knock him off balance. Eventually, it looks like they've gotten rid of them all, but just knowing that I'm one shingle away from a face full of bats would probably be scary enough to make me find another company to work for, and possibly another career altogether. Number 4. This house has a summertime problem lurking under the floorboards that you and I want no part of. Fortunately, there are courageous people, like Jeff Horshaw, among us who aren't afraid to play
demons are getting bold. But it was fun.
Sable team stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over. Control. Checkpoint under assault. It's the demons.
Time for my special brand of conflict resolution. Ooh, so ominous.
All units, report of an active bomb threat. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes? I'm this close to getting my CPA. Cut off these logs and come here.
10:30, be advised. Attempted robbery of an armored vehicle. Officers needed south of house.
Oh,
We're
that
gearing
hurt.
up for something big.
I just created a Galactus Sword Knight account. I'm gonna call up Shadowco and tell him the live event is starting in 1 minute. Dude, I haven't talked to you in so long. Oh my gosh. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Dude, Shadowco, you know it's 3:59 right now? Yeah, bro, what's up? The live event, the Galactus live event is starting in a minute. Wait a minute. No, it's not. What do you mean it's starting in a minute? Shadowco, I went out looking at the Galactus Sword Knight right now. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be insane. Actually, wait. Let me see. Wait, dude, oh my god, we have seen him. We need to actually go see the demons. Let's go.
Oh man, I need to open up Fortnite.